right. Okay. All right. So this is the Facebook and AI Masterclass. It's really for you guys, busy business owners, and you want more leads, more sales from Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and how you can harness AI to do this. So my big promise for you is I will teach you over the next 60 minutes brand new ways that you can use AI to generate better leads and more sales from your Facebook and Instagram marketing. So who loves the idea of this, okay? Because here's the deal. You're going to get more followers, more leads, more sales. And if you get more followers, more leads, more sales, what that can lead to is more freedom in your business, more freedom in your life. Now, I'm not sure why you guys got into business. I got into business so that I could have more freedom, okay? And what more freedom to me means making more money, essentially. So money means freedom to me. So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do as well. Now, how do I know this works? Well, I know this works from 13 years experience with tens of thousands of business owners and walking the walk myself, right? I've been doing Facebook marketing for over 13 years. That's longer than any Facebook rep, to be honest. Probably one of the almost as long as Mark Zuckerberg himself, because it was right back in the beginning when Facebook was started becoming a platform you could use for business. I was straight onto it. So this is not something I've read in a book or learned overnight. It's something that I have done for business owners for 13 years, right? And not just that, I've actually set up my own businesses myself. So I don't just teach. I'm not just a teacher and a coach. I'm actually someone who walks the walk myself. This is a little business that I set up many, many years ago because of my skill. It's a little ebook that I sell, and that was making over $750 a month. I've got my Marathon Girl brand. So it's an international sportswear brand of clothing. And I make over $500 to $1,000 a day in this business, working 10 hours a month on it. It's not my core business. Using the system I'm going to teach you today. I hold Facebook and AI marketing retreats, and I make about $50,000 a retreat using the system I'm teaching you today. I have a community group, and when I first launched this, it's actually grown into something even bigger. But when I first launched this, it was over $3,000 a month. It's even more now, okay? And then my core business, which is why I'm here with you today. It's my Facebook and AI marketing, coaching business, training business, and agency as well. And I'm a digital marketer and business owner mentor, and that makes over 7 figures. So I'm sharing that with you because I don't just teach the stuff, I walk the walk myself. So you're in really, really good hands. I'd love to know in the chat there this is your first time meeting me. Let me know in the chat. And if you've met me before, in the Q&A section. So here's what's coming up. How to use Facebook and AI to generate hot leads, massive engagement, and an influx of sales. And then, of course, how you can automate the process. Because, of course, you want to automate the process so that you can have more freedom, of course. And I'm going to show you my powerful, easy to follow 4-step system to add Facebook and AI in marketing into your business the right way. How do I know it's the right way? Years of doing it, but also I have looked in the back end of thousands of people's ad accounts, thousands of people's Facebook pages. And whenever it doesn't work, or someone comes to me and says, Kerry, Facebook doesn't work for me. I'm just not getting the leads, or blah, blah, blah. I can spot in a second why not. It's because they're not doing it the right way. So I'm just going to show you how to do it the right way. And I'm going to show you some of the future stuff in online marketing. Their very latest AI strategies, some so new that your competitors don't know about them. So you can be leaps and bounds ahead of everyone else before they catch up. And that is a really, really good place to be. And then I'm going to show you at the end how I can help you do some of this stuff as well. Okay. So, but let's first look at the huge opportunity for all of us thanks to AI and Meta. Now, understand when I'm talking about Meta, okay, Meta is Facebook. Okay. So Meta owns Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Messenger. Okay. So I usually go between calling it Facebook or Meta, right? But understand I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, WhatsApp when I'm talking about Meta and also Facebook, okay? So it's a huge opportunity, right? But before we jump into that, I trained as a journalist. I saw the incredible media power of Facebook right from the very start. 12 years immersion in the world of, I guess, meta marketing, actually over 13 years now. And what happened is I developed an instinct about future trends. Some people actually liken me to Nostradamus, to be honest, okay? Because I was an early adopter to pretty much everything. I was an early adopter to Facebook Messenger marketing when it first came out. I became one of the leading experts in it as well, so much so that one of the top chatbot apps around the world called ManyChat, they've asked me in to teach some of my strategies to their people as well. I was also an early adopter of artificial intelligence as well. And because of these things, it's been a game changer for me and thousands of my clients when I teach the stuff and they implement it. So be one of those people. I'm going to teach you it, implement it, and it will be, I seriously promise you, it will be a game changer in your business and in your life. So there are new tools emerging daily. And, this is some of the stuff that we teach in programs that I run as well. Oops, a second. Oh, damn. So ChatGPT and AI tools are really transforming businesses and can certainly help you go from launch to superstar with this stuff. So November 2022, just a little bit of a background here. ChatGPT was a brainchild of research lab OpenAI, right? So it launched in only November 2022. Since it's 100 million active users in just 2 months since it's launched. That's a record for fastest user growth of any app ever. And it's still going strong with over 180 million active users today, essentially. Okay, so I'm just getting a little bit of tech stuff going on here. Here we go. Sorry. Let me just. So what I'm trying to tell you with this stuff, okay, is the future of AI is looking super, super bright, but only if you know what you're doing, right? And don't get stuck in the weeds with it and you use it right. So OpenAI estimated 1.6 billion 2023 revenue, mostly thanks to one of my favorite tools, which is ChatGPT, okay? With recent 10 billion funding, for valuation, it's now $29 billion. The future of AI, like I said, is bright, and ChatGPT is definitely the leading charge of it. So how do we actually benefit from that? Well, it's a content creation powerhouse. From crafting engaging social media posts to generating ads to generating website copy, marketing and sales on autopilot, marketing campaigns, ad copy, chatbot conversions, and so on. Marketing research made easy. AI can analyze massive data sets to identify market trends and customer preferences. Accelerated product development. You can now brainstorm new product ideas, generate product descriptions, and even develop these products way quicker than you've ever done before. So now let's talk about the power of actually combining AI, the power of Facebook and AI together. Okay, so Facebook advertising advantages over other market channels. Essentially, you can get broader reach and targeting. Facebook has billions of active users every month. And much, it's much, I guess, better like compared to sort of sometimes email lists and audience compared to email lists. You can on Facebook, and I'm going to show you how to do this, have laser focused target options, sophisticated targeting tools based on demographics, interests, behaviors, and online activity. Build brand recognition, real-time exposure, two-way communication. Plus, you can have detailed analytics and reporting all inside Facebook. Facebook in itself, the surface level that you're looking at is only just the beginning. There is so much more that to understand that can make you a lot of money in your business if you actually learn to really understand and do this. Okay, so this here is, let me just show you a little bit inside here. Okay, hey, before we dive into the webinar and get into a lot of detail today on the 4-step process, I just want to show you a quick inside the ads manager, which is what I'll be talking about today during the masterclass in the powerhouse of where we run. Sorry, I actually should have shared this with sound. Hold on a second. I don't think I did, so give me a second. Share sound. There we go. There we go. All right, yeah. So I just wanted to, you'll see I explain in this. This is the back end stuff that makes all the difference. Hey, before we dive into the webinar and get into a lot of detail today on the 4-step process, I just want to show you a quick inside the ads manager, which is what I'll be talking about today during the masterclass, the powerhouse of where we run ad campaigns. So just to give you a little bit of a preview before we jump in, these are campaigns. This is one specific one. I'll just show you inside here. Campaign. Ad sets. Ad sets are audiences, and I'll be breaking these down as we go along. I've got a cold, I've got a warm, and I've got what I call is a lookalike 1%. And then inside these, so I'll just go into one of these ones, are the ads. So these are the different types of creatives. So we have one campaign, multiple audiences, multiple creatives. All right.
Mary, just check that everyone can hear that volume okay, because it's gone down a bit.
I know.
One
of the things I just want to show you before we jump in even further is this is why we build warm audiences. Yeah, so as Sharon said, unfortunately, the recording that I did here has dropped down the volume. I know that, but essentially we're going through, there's campaign, there's different audiences, and there's creatives, and that's some of the stuff that I'll be discussing today, is how we actually layer our campaigns. Okay, so I'll just move on from that. Just before we dive into the sound glitch that happened there. So with that in mind, so if you can just understand the campaign model that we're talking about now, let's talk about the system that is how we get there and make it all work. So let's dive straight into my first biggest secret. Facebook Messenger marketing, right? Now, Facebook Messenger marketing is 35 times more effective than email marketing, but I'm going to show you how we do everything here. Now, the big problem we find with email marketing, if anyone's done this, because one of the things to understand is when we're in marketing, we need to always be building a list, right? The money is in the list. Okay. The problem with building email lists nowadays is that email lists are so last year, as my kids would say, right? Delivery and open rates are dropping. Yet we all know the money is in the list. So what do we do instead? We use Messenger. But the real magic is Facebook Messenger and a chatbot. There are 1.3 billion people are active on Facebook Messenger every month. And every single time I'm at an event and I speak at events from, 20 people through to a few thousand people, right, around the world, I ask people, hey, who here in the room uses Messenger to communicate with their friends and family? And I should actually ask the opposite, shouldn't I? Because the whole room pretty much puts their hands up. So if you think about it, do you use Messenger to communicate with your friends and family? Because if you do, and you know your clients are, and 1.3 billion other people around the world are, then your clients are. And why not communicate with your clients or potential clients in the way that they are used to communicating? Facebook Messenger marketing is much more effective than email marketing, as it has a higher deliverability, open rates, and click-through rates. So what I mean by that is that when you build a list inside Messenger, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and you send out a promotional message, on average, 70 to 90% of people are going to open that. Versus if you do the same in email and you've got a really good email list, only 18 to 20%. So that means that your promotional messages are Okay, so here's a comparison for you. And my microphone just changed, so I'm hoping you can still hear me and hear me okay. Hold on 2 seconds. I knocked the table. I got really excited. No, we're just going to go with this microphone. Not worry about that one. Hope it's still clear. So this is an email that I sent out to a list a while ago on that. Now, as you can see, at 15.7% open rate. This is a messenger that I sent out at exactly the same time, 78.44% open rate. 15% compared to 78.44%. And it's 100%, 100, right? 90, 93, 97, 96% open rates. This makes Facebook Messenger a powerful, low-cost way to build a list. Here's how we use Messenger, okay? We run an ad. The ad opens, someone clicks on the ad, and it opens up in Messenger. From Messenger, we set up a series of automated messages. So we're not there responding, but it's almost like we are. Then, if we're running a contest or anything like that, we give a set of terms and conditions. From there, that are compliant with Facebook. From there, we collect Messenger subscribers, so names, Messenger subscribers, email addresses, and phone numbers. We then have a call to action that gets people to go to either, depends on what type of business you are, a link to a calendar to book something, or to an offer page where they can buy. And then we make sales. But let's just say people don't purchase. Well, then we set up recurring notifications in Messenger, which means that we can send out messages. And what happens when we send out messages and messengers? People open them, right? And we make more sales. So that's how it works. As a result, you have them as a Messenger subscriber, you have an email address, you have a phone number, and a proportion will take up your offer to buy. So if we're running a contest, for instance, most of our contests we run are self-liquidating or profitable from the outset. But I'm going to show you how to do this stuff today, okay? But I want to show you how it looks like as a user, because like I said, this is one of the most powerful strategies that I've rolled out with clients over the last few years and has had huge results, which we're going to show you, okay? But this is what it looks like. Now, there's no sound to this, but someone's scrolling through the newsfeed. They see an ad, right? And this one here is to win a spot at one of my retreats. They click on it, okay? And they scroll through. And I ask some questions. Do you want to win, Facebook Marketing and IAI retreat? The end user goes, yes, please. They click on it. It's just a little bit slow. I like to make my chat bots really, really fun. But as soon as they click on it, I have a subscriber, by the way. Okay. So we do some terms and conditions in here. And this works for it. I have not found an industry that this hasn't worked for, by the way. So this works for any industry. So people tick, I agree. So we know we're now compliant with Facebook. We've done all the terms and conditions that we need to do. We go, I agree. A bit of Tom Hanks there. So it pulls through the email address, the end user's email address that they use in Facebook. They can either select that or change it. I say that must be an eligible, a valid email address to be eligible. We then collect the phone number that they have in Facebook. Everyone has to put their mobile number in to be protected inside Facebook now. So we get mobile numbers. And this one here, I ask a few, in just a few words, tell me why you want to win this retreat, what would it mean to you? And the end user types in what it would mean. So I'm doing a little bit of research at the same time. And then in this particular one, I send people off to book a call with me. So the condition of entry is that they book in a call with me or one of my team members, okay? But you can do all sorts of things. I have clients that send them off to pages to buy something. So it's a strategy that works super, super well, okay? So that's one of the strategies that we use. I wanted to jump straight in and show you that. So I also want to just give you an example of one. This is one of the very first ones I ran. My numbers are a lot bigger now. The reason why I wanted to show you this particular one And one of my first ones is to show you kind of the results from what can happen when you first start doing this thing, right? Now I can get 400 or 500 names, emails, and phone numbers. But when I first started, this one here, I got 91 names, emails, phone numbers, spent $110.11. So not much of a spend there. Cost per lead was $1.21. Sales from the contest, 6. So as I was running the contest, I had 6 people sign up for my retreat. Okay. So think about that. The income, $3,000 I made, which is a 27,245% return on ad spend. Now, if I was in, if I was a stockbroker in Wall Street and I got my clients this kind of return, I would be famous. Okay. But this is the stuff that we can do when we use the right marketing system, like combining AI, Facebook, Messenger. But this is what's really exciting. But let's look at, it's super exciting, but let's look at some of the biggest mistakes that people are making that you can do that will cost you money before we jump into the system, okay? Now, biggest mistake number 1 is boosting a post. Do you know how many people argue this with me? Boosting a post. Let me show you the difference, okay? Because the thing is, the difference with this is the end user doesn't see any difference, but you as a business owner do, right? So this one on the side is a post that's on my page. I've posted it to the page, okay? And down the bottom, there's the big boost button, okay? And that's a boosted post. So if I push that boost button and run an ad to that post on my page as a boosted post, that's a boosted post. On the right-hand side, that's the left hand. On the left-hand side, exactly the same, but this time, this is actually done in Ads Manager. So that's the video that I showed you at the start that I lost the sound on, that's Ads Manager. You can run the same type of campaign, but when you do it through Ads Manager, you have much better results, okay? And plus, you can put a call to action button in here and send people into Messenger and collect leads as well, okay? So this is why you should back away from the boost button. This is a test that I did, just one of them. I test all the time so that you guys don't have to. I test all the time so that I'm giving you the latest stuff that actually is the stuff that works, okay? So the top one is where I set up a campaign in Ads Manager. The bottom one is a boosted post. As you can see, almost the same spend, slightly little less on the boosted post, but not due to the fact that I gave them both the same spend and the same time. So they ran the same time, same spend. This one here, bottom one just didn't spend all of it, okay, over the test. So as you can see, if we're just looking at what a boosted post is designed to do, it's designed to get you more engagement on the post. That's all it's designed to do. It's not designed to sell or build a list or anything else. It's designed to get you more engagement. So here it is here. 70s. Look at engagement. 305 people engaged compared to 2,232 for the one that was done inside Ads Manager, okay? But here's the kicker with it as well, okay, is that I was able to capture leads. So when you run ads through Ads Manager, you have so much more functionality, including capturing ready-to-buy leads. Check this out. This was on the back end of my video. So every single time someone left a comment, it popped up in Messenger. Thanks for leaving a comment. Hope you found that video helpful. If you want more free Facebook and AI marketing tips, just join my VIP list. Click VIP below, and now I've got a Messenger subscriber as well, okay? And have a look what happens here. Let's get you set. You can unsubscribe at any time. Pretty sure you won't. Get messages. And I'm now a subscriber. And then I can send someone off to a webinar, right? Isn't that so much better than just boosting a post and hoping you're going to get engagement? We're actually doing this with strategy, right? This is a long-term game here, okay? Post in Ads Manager, get lots of engagement on it, sure, and then build a list, right? A little bit more on the strategy later, okay? So big mistake number 2, not targeting the right person. So I want to show you this, okay? Now, when you scroll through your newsfeed in Facebook and you see a sponsored post, click on the 3 dots to the side of that sponsored post, and it will show you why you're seeing the ad. And I want to point this one out, okay? Because this is the Sculpted Vegan, really great company. She does really, really well, has probably a huge spend, so not knocking any of that. But this was in my newsfeed, okay? So reason why is that she was targeting people that were interested in physical fitness, physical exercise, and more. Yes, I am. But the kicker here, age 35 to 60, geez, and here in Australia, right? So the kicker here is, yes, I am interested in physical fitness and physical exercise. Very, very broad targeting, but I am not a vegan, never will be a vegan. In fact, I'm more of a carnivore than a vegan. So this ad was placed in front of me. I saw it for a long time in my newsfeed, and it was wasted on me. And this is the thing, is if not targeting the right people, or you're targeting too broad with the wrong type of campaigns, you're gonna waste a lot of money. Now, the Sculpted Vegan knows what she's doing. She's got money. She would have just been spending a lot of money on this ad and eventually teaching the pixel, who her audiences are. But I actually saw the ad for quite some time, okay? So wrong audience. And I'm going to show you how to do that properly. Biggest mistake number 3, counterintuitive to some people, posting too much. I don't want you guys to post too much. In fact, I don't want you posting more than 3 or 4 times a week, okay? Go back, run your business, make money in your business, and don't worry about spending too much time posting on social media. That's not your business unless you're a social media marketing manager. Who has time to try and keep up with bloody posting all the time, run your business, wear all the hats and everything like that? I don't know about you, but I certainly don't, and I don't know my clients don't as well. I like to teach people strategies that will shortcut the process, get you results a lot quicker and faster without having to have multiple hands, so that you can have more freedom, which is what I'm teaching you today, okay? So you don't have to post too much. In fact, 1 to 2 good posts a week, and then we turn them into ads, and then our right people see them. That's all you need to do. Biggest mistake, number 4, not actually running ads, okay? You need to pay to play. You either pay in time or you pay in money. Now, because I'm doing this for freedom, and I'm sure a lot of you are doing this for freedom, I've got into business to have more freedom, and we end up working a lot more if we don't know how to do this right, okay? So I pay in money so I can have more freedom, so I can get results a lot quicker, okay? If you are not running ads, you're missing out on making way more money. And this is a study that the Adelaide University did on small, medium, and big brands, and the number of years if they didn't do advertising, what the results would be. So you can see big brands can go from 1 and they start to drop significantly after 3 years if they don't advertise, okay? Medium brands after about a year, and then really drop off after 2. Small brands, well, if you stop advertising from the get-go, you're a nobody by, year 2, and that's actually being very generous, so you need to be paying to pay to play. You need to pay to play. But why are you business owners not running ads? Well, typically, and this could be you guys, and I'd love, can you please put in the Q&A there, put in what your one is. Is it lack of knowledge if you're not running ads? Or tell me if you are. Is it lack of confidence? Poor past experience? Not enough time to learn? Not enough money to pay an agency to manage? Those are all the reasons I hear why people don't run ads. That's why I get clients to pay me, right? So clients pay me between $15,000 and $60,000 to run ads for them because I get results. Steve Eagle, 3.3 million in extra revenue in 2 years after following the system that I'm going to teach you. Carl and Bettina, $70,000 sales a month, went from a national company to an international company within 2 months of doing the system I'm going to teach you. Jody, beautiful Jody, 7 Effect, $15,000 in less than 2 weeks with the system. In fact, she came to the retreat, rolled it out in over 2 weeks. We've got Dean, who's a tradie, a $15,000 contract, again, within a few weeks of rolling out the system. Lisa, I'm going to show you the strategy as well, and it was actually straight off the back of the retreat, because in the retreats we teach the system over 3 days, but you're learning it here as well. 269% increase in revenue following this. Kin at Second Home does NDIS respite home, $200,000 a month, all right, within a few months. Brianna, logo to sales in a coaching, life coaching, which is a very, very, saturated space. So now it's your turn. Okay. Just wanted to share some of that just to show you that, this is what you can do when you've got a step-by-step proven Facebook and AI marketing system that you can use, and it can be used in any business. And here is the power of actually having a system. Okay. So we have Summer came, rolled out the system, kitchen bathroom renovations system. And I don't actually have her video here. But in fact, I'll just tell you exactly, I wasn't going to play the video anyway. After rolling out the system, $50,000 contracts. Okay. Phone was ringing off the hook. They had to get a new ute on the road. Then she took it, and within days after learning it, she rolled it out to a brand new business, Pooch Portraits. Now, this business did not even have a website. She just rolled out the system and got sales. So over 20 sales in the first 4 days, leading out to a 50K a year, just for a little part-time gig. Who would love that? And that's because she just followed the system and rinsed and repeated it. So here it is. It's my 4-step system. It's a Facebook and AI system that we're going to roll out. I'm going to show you how you can find your ideal clients with an AI hack. Build a community of raving fans, so your tribe, without having to post every day. Capture leads using Messenger, and make sales with 3 funnels: Messenger, SMS, and email. Okay, so step 1. This is how you find your ideal clients with this AI hack. Now, the big problem is most business owners are not targeting the right person. Remember, I mentioned that before. They're generally targeting too broad or generic. And as I showed you before, this is a prime example. If you've got a big, massive budget, go for it, okay? And then sometimes the AI or the Facebook can get it wrong. The secret is this little trick. It's the no one else would trick. Let me dive in a bit deeper. Okay, so there's a little visual for you. So imagine that you are selling golfing products. And the sentence goes like this: a topic enthusiast would know who or what this is, but no one else would. So if we're selling golfing products, selling some clubs or something, right? A golf enthusiast would know who Tiger Woods is, but no one else would. Would, right? Doesn't fit. So that'd be your non-golfers. Phil Mickelson would be your casual golfers, but a golf enthusiast would know who or what Bubba Watson is, but no one else would. The reason why we use this is we can then take Bubba Watson as an interest, plug it into Facebook, match it, and target those people that are interested in Bubba Watson in Facebook, if you were selling golfing products, that is, okay? So this is the sentence. Now, it's in the workbook. I think I've asked you to put this in the workbook, or it might be in there, all right? But take a shot of it if you want, or it is in the workbook, okay? So here's another example of that. In my marathon running business, a marathon running enthusiast would know who Hal Higdon is, but no one else would. So I take the Hal Higdon and I plug it in as an interest in Facebook, and I target his audience. Okay. So how do we find this? Well, we use ChatGPT. Once upon a time, we had to actually go and do this research, right? We had to spend hours and hours and hours and hours doing this research. We do not have to do that anymore. We have AI to help us make this so much quicker, right? So we go to ChatGPT to find those no one else interests of your target market. So these are the questions we go in and do. So we go into ChatGPT and we just prime it. So we start with a general question about the topic. Tell me about, and then your niche. Tell me about bathroom renovations. Tell me about beauty, salons. Tell me about whatever your niche is, okay? Then we go through and ask a series of questions. So, it could be what training programs are available for said niche, what other online coaching programs are available, what specific equipment or tools do those people use, Are there particular brands that cater specifically to those people? Are there books and magazines that are aimed at those people? What blogs and forums are there out there? What Facebook pages or groups? And then are there more Facebook pages? What YouTube channels? And so on, right? So what we can do with this is and I'll show you in a second, I'll show you a video, is we take these, we plug these questions into ChatGPT and then look for the answers. So let me show you, and then I'll show you the next steps after this, because this is really exciting. This does make the difference between being successful or not, but it takes a little bit of work at the front end, and less so with ChatGPT, okay? So we start with the question, tell me about, and in this instance, I'm going to go female marathon runners. So this is in ChatGPT. Oops. Okay. And if you haven't signed up to ChatGPT yet, you'll see at the top of the page there, it's got chat.openai.com is where you can go to do that, right? So I've asked the question, and as you can see, it's just like listed a whole lot of stuff here. Okay, all very broad there. So we want to keep asking questions because we want to come up with lots of different interests and so on. Okay, so I've asked what coaches and so on, and it's gone again quite broad. So who are those coaches who are training beginning marathon runners? So Hal Higdon, write that down. Jeff Galloway, and I'm going to put that on my list. So I give my clients like a sheet to fill out and put that in. Okay. What running shoes are there out there and so on? What training apps? So I'm going to write down Runkeeper. I'm going to write down Hoka 11 shoes. What tools are there? Right, and there might not be some, but Runkeeper was one. MyFitnessPal maybe. That's probably a bit broad. What apps are there? What books? Right. And so on. So I'm just go through these list of questions. And like I said, this used to take hours. And look, it's really, really quick now. They've got Women's Running Magazine. I'm going to write that down. So now make up a list of interests of things that my audience is interested in, or competitors, or books and magazines and websites and so on and so on and so on. Okay. And I'm just writing that list so that eventually, and then we go and you get the idea. So more Facebook pages and so on and so on. Okay. So what we do after that is then we use Facebook to match and find our audience. So this is what we do. We go into the back end of Facebook, into Ads Manager, into audiences, and we start typing in some of those interests. Okay. So I've put in Hal Higdon Marathon here and it's come up. Yep. And then I go suggestions. And then it will give me some other things. So I've got the Hoka 11 running shoe. Yes. Runners World. Yes. Half marathon and marathons too broad. And I keep going, right? Until I have an audience of about between 1 and 3 million if it's a national, more if it's international. If you're local business, well, you might want to do different targeting. So if you are a local business, then you can do postcode, drop a pin, or do a certain area. Okay, so you might not go in this deep, but any other business, this is the exercise you want to do. Even if you are a local business, it's really good to do this for research purposes because we're going to need that further on when we're running ads. So what we do then is we save those audiences and we call cold audiences so that we can advertise to later. Okay, so that's the first step, is the research. We use ChatGPT and setting up cold audiences inside Facebook, which is our top of the funnel, so we can advertise to them later. Step 2 after that is we know who our audiences are, we know who our avatar target market is. Well, even if we don't, we're going to find out now. We want to build a community of raving fans, your tribe. So these are your warm audiences. The big problem is people propose marriage on the first date, okay? So they go, hey, this is my stuff, buy it now, right? It's expensive and pushy, and it puts people off. And in fact, only 1% of people, if they see your stuff for the very first time, will buy it. And that's only if it's under $100. So only if your product or service is under $100, only 1% of people will buy it the first time they come to your website, okay? So 99% of people won't, okay? And they are searching, and they're searching for solutions to their problems and so on. So you need to be there, and you need to be being in front of your ideal audience, building that know, love, and trust. So the other thing that people, business owners, do wrong as well is they focus on getting followers. It's a vanity metric. I want lots and lots of followers, and they try and build their page up to have heaps of followers. That's a vanity metric. The other thing that business owners do wrong as well is they think they need to post every day to get results. And this is wrong. You can't, you don't have time to. If you're anything like me, I'm busy building multiple businesses, multiple income streams. I don't have time to post every day. So you don't have to, okay, if you do this right. You don't need to post every day to attract your ideal client. You just need to post the right stuff and do it the right way. The quickest, easiest, and cheapest way to build your brand, get noticed, and build a community is videos. But more specifically, video ads. And this is what we call top of the funnel, video ads. The purpose of these video ads, it's not just to build brand awareness, although it does this super, super well. It helps you exactly identify your avatar, the ideal demographics, your ideal client, okay? The demographics of your ideal client. Once you know your avatar, you can advertise directly to them, and this massively reduces your ad costs, okay? So actually just on that for a moment, please understand that Facebook is pleasing two masters. One is the end user scrolling through the newsfeed. The other is the shareholders. It needs to make money. How does it make money? Well, it makes money running ads, right? Business owners running ads. So if you're a business owner and you're running ads, but also pleasing the end user scrolling through the newsfeed because they can identify with what you're putting out in front of them, you're building the know, love, and trust, then Facebook will reward you and your advertising costs will drop. Fantastic, isn't it? All right. Let's take a look at how this all works. Okay. So I want to show you the example of Dean again. So Dean, our tradie, he's got several multiple income streams, of course, now because he's been working with me for a few years. Okay. So Dean does videos. Okay. And just this is an example. So we've got a video here. I'm just going to move me out of the way. Video here. There we go. So on a video, 35,000 people he can reach with a video, okay, done right. We have on this particular one, 48 reactions to it, okay? We know what region, but more importantly, we know the demographic. Now, why this is important. Dean sells composite decking. So this is non-slip decking, okay? Now, if he knows his ideal audience or the demographic of it, his message is going to be quite different. So with this example, now we know because what happens when you run videos is Facebook in the back end is building your ideal audience and giving you data, okay? If it's on your page, by the way, this all has to be done on a Facebook page or an Instagram page, not on personal profiles. So pages, okay? So in the back end, Facebook's building data for you of people that have watched it. And you can go and look at that data, which is great. So in this instance, we can see 55 to 64-year-old males are his top audience. So now that he knows this, well, what do you think? He's going to run videos that speak directly to our 55 to 64-year-olds, which won't be. So it will be more like, hey, listen, make sure you put composite decking around your swimming pool so that you and your wife don't slip over and fall in the pool, or your grandkids don't fall in the pool, okay? Different message than, let's just say we know it's a 35 to 44-year-old, right? Hey, composite decking saves kids from drowning, okay? Different messages, right? So if you know your target audience, which we can get all the data with video on our pages, then you can advertise directly to them, and this massively reduces your advertising costs. So we know that videos get massive engagement, reach, and help us find our exact avatar, but how do we know what to talk about in your videos? It's a big question. It's like, who wants to listen to me? What have I got to provide? Well, we use AI. Okay, we use artificial intelligence for this as well. We love AI. Now, this is one of my favorite tools. Now, I talk about favorite tools quite a bit because there's about 3 or 4 that I use. There's lots out there, by the way. I just don't want to confuse you. And I don't use them. I test them all so you don't have to. But this is one of my favorites. It's like having a favorite child, okay? This one is called Answer the Public, all right? Answer the public. If you've not heard of this before, then you can thank me later, okay? So this is a tool where you put in keywords around your brand or topic or product, and it goes and searches the internet, and it finds all the most frequently asked questions, prepositions, comparisons that people are actually asking. And you can take those and turn them into content. Why not actually produce content on what people are actually searching for, questions that they're asking on the internet? Remember, people are searching the internet for answers to, solutions to problems, okay? So this is an example. This is a beauty therapy place. So you might, if you're a beauty therapy, type in microdermabrasion in here, okay? So Answer the Public goes out, finds all the questions that people are asking around microdermabrasion within seconds. We've now got a year's worth of content. 118 questions, in fact. So you could go in here and go, right, microdermabrasion, how does it work? Or microdermabrasion, what is it? What is microdermabrasion, right? So these are the most frequently asked questions. The bright orange dots are most frequently, the less, right? How does microdermabrasion damage your skin? Now imagine if you're a beauty therapy place and you know that these are the questions people are asking, and you're now going out and you can produce content answering these questions. Being known, being seen as the authority. Doesn't stop there. We've got prepositions as well, okay? This gives you a year's worth of content, even if you just use this. Just use this in seconds, right? Year's worth of content in seconds with the right question, right? So this is amazing. We've got comparisons, microdermabrasion versus chemical peel, microdermabrasion versus skin needling, and so on. Because quite often we're in our business and we're too close to our business to understand what people are actually wanting to know out there. And then we've got all the alphabeticals and so on, okay? So like I said, Answer the Public. If you haven't used it before, don't use it now and miss out on anything. But it's a cool, one of my favorite tools for coming up with content ideas, okay? So it doesn't stop there. So we now have content ideas for our ideal audience that they actually want to consume. Then what we do is we use AI to write a video script, okay? So we can go into ChatGPT, we give it the proper prompts, not just the average prompts that everyone else is doing. We're going in here, we're telling it it's a video writing expert, and we're going to give it some extra prompts there, how long we want the video, who we're targeting, and so on, okay? So then it comes up with our video script here as well, okay? Within seconds with the right prompts. I still do a little bit of massaging with my stuff, but it's fantastic, okay? Then what we can do, gets even better, then we can use AI to actually create the video, okay? So there's a couple of different tools. So I have one tool where you can clone yourself. So this is my clone, Kerry Clone, okay?
Are you feeling overwhelmed by Facebook ads? You're not alone. Facebook ads is crucial for your business's success in the digital age. First, let's simplify. Facebook ads work best when you clearly understand your target audience. Who are they? What do they like? Where do they spend their time online? Answering these questions can significantly enhance your ad targeting. Next, focus on your ad's objective, whether it's increasing brand awareness, driving traffic to your website, or boosting. Are you feeling overwhelmed by Facebook?
So that's Clone Kerry voice. Okay, so now pop the script into Clone Kerry, and Clone Kerry produces it. So I don't have to put makeup on every day anymore. This could be a clone here right now, hey? So I can now train the AI to speak in my voice. I can use AI tools to write my scripts, and I can use my clone to just produce content, okay? But it gets even better than this, okay? So here are the 10 most spoken languages in the world. Chinese, 1.3 billion native speakers. Spanish, 480 million native speakers. I'll tell you why I'm getting to this in a minute. English, Arabic, Hindi, Bengali, Portuguese, okay? So now I can take Clone Kerry and she can speak all these languages. I have now opened my world up, my business up worldwide. We are just in the process of converting my courses. We're starting with Spanish, okay? And we're going to be doing the same with our clients. We're going to take any clients that we've got as coaches and consultants and have got courses out there. We're going to do the same. But even if you've got a product or service and you go international, okay, they way prefer, even though most countries speak English, they way prefer things in their own language. Now we open up to the world and massively scale. Here's Spanish Carrie.
¿Te sientes abrumado por los anuncios de Facebook? Navegar solo por el laberinto de la plataforma de publicidad de Facebook puede ser desalentador, especialmente con su amplio en línea. Responder a estas preguntas puede mejorar significativamente el enfoque de tu publicidad. Luego, concéntrate en el objetivo de tu anuncio, ya sea aumentar el conocimiento de la marca, dirigir tráfico a tu sitio web o incrementar las ventas. Tu objetivo determina tu estrategia de anuncios. Adapta tu mensaje para resonar con tu audiencia y
blows my mind, right? Okay, I know that sounds a bit quiet. I'm sorry about that. I'm not actually sure why. You don't have to be techie to do this stuff, by the way. But yes, so I now have Spanish-speaking Carrie, French-speaking Carrie. I failed French at school. Now I'm a master at it, okay? So it opens up the world, right? But let's just say you're not the face of your business. You don't want to show your face. Well, we have an AI tool for that as well. So here's another AI tool that we use. One of the videos, I literally just popped in a prompt and got...
Meet Jane, a vibrant woman in her 40s who's just decided to chase a dream that many think is beyond their reach, running her very first marathon. It's a challenge that demands not just physical endurance, but an indomitable spirit. But the road ahead isn't easy. With every mile she runs, Jane faces a new challenge. From the initial soreness that greets her every morning to the daunting distances that seem to stretch further every day, doubt starts to creep in. Can someone start marathon training at her age? The fear of injury looms large, and the isolation of long, solitary runs weighs heavily on her spirit. Just when the finish line seems like a distant dream, Jane discovers the Marathon Girl Masterclass. A masterclass tailored for women like her, where age isn't a barrier but a badge of honor. With expert guidance from Marathon Girl Carrie Fitzgibbon, having run her first marathon at 40 years old and over 60 more marathons since, including the prestigious Boston Marathon, Jane finds her stride again. The masterclass doesn't just prepare her body but reignites her belief in herself. Fast forward to race day. Surrounded by thousands, Jane stands at the starting line, not just as a runner but a contender. Every step is a testament to her journey. The pain, the perseverance, and the triumph. Crossing the finish line, Jane doesn't just complete a marathon, she redefines what's possible. The Marathon Girl Masterclass was more than a masterclass. It was the catalyst that transformed Jane from a dreamer into a marathon finisher. And if Jane can do it, so can you. Join the Marathon Girl Masterclass today and turn your marathon dreams into reality. Because it's never too late to start your marathon journey.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know whether you guys want to run a marathon. I want to run one after
Meet
that, right?
Jane.
So that was AI prompts, same as what I showed you, put into AI. And yes, I loaded a couple of my stuff in there as well, but that was done within what, 5-10 minutes from go to woe, and now I've got a professionally almost professionally produced video. Okay, and best of all, we do 1 to 2 videos a week maximum. Okay, but we turn them into video ads for maximum exposure, more freedom, quicker results. Okay, here's an example. You know, these guys, I did this one here. Wait a minute. Anyway. All right. Oh, here's an example of one of the ones that I turned into a video ad. So this was one that I had on Facebook and on Instagram, and it was actually a critique of an ad that I'd seen, a video ad of what I'd seen. And as you can see here, you know, I put it into warm people up, top of the funnel. So this is my video view campaign, right? I'm getting 1 cent video views. Okay, I can now advertise. So I'm advertising UK, US, warm, lookalike, cold, it's audiences, and 1 cent video views. Okay, and I can get over 60,000 in front of 60,000 people for 1 cent per video view. Okay, so this is the power of the right people, by the way. So that's step 2. So we now know who our audience is, we've defined our avatar, we've matched it in Facebook, we've then got AI to do our videos to get out in front of those people to build the know, love, and trust. Now we're going to capture leads because money is in the list. So in step 3, we capture leads using Messenger. So As I showed you at the start, we use messenger marketing, but here's an example of an online store business, okay, of using the same system. So we run an ad. So this is cheese therapy. So sells subscription boxes of cheese around the country. So we run an ad and it shows in Facebook. People click the send message button and it opens up in Messenger. Automated messages come out. So this is over 20,000 people here. Okay, we send them through to the T's and C's, people agree and go through. So we then grab the email address, phone number. So we started with 20, we're down to 16,000, but still 16,000 people. Okay. And then congratulations, you entered for your chance to win. We love to reward our cheese loving family. So we have a little surprise just for you. Would you like to know what it is? 93% of people said yes, they do want to know what the surprise is. We go, okay, cool. We're going to give you 20% off. And this is the kicker. This is where you get either a self-liquidating list builder or a profitable one. This was a profitable one. Sam, who runs this company, got paid to build this list. So here's how it works. 20% off. We don't want you to wait to get your hands on delicious cheese. So we're giving you 20% off the therapy box cheese pack full of Australian artisan cheeses. Grab your therapy box now and save. And if you buy now and then end up being the lucky winner, we will credit you back what you have spent. And so if you buy now and the lucky winner will credit you back. So that gets people that are going through the contest not waiting to win. They want to buy now, okay? Because they know they're going to be credited back. So it gets people purchasing. And you'll still get a year's worth of cheese. How good's that? And then we get the expires about a few days before the contest ends. 66% of those 15,000 people grabbed that, okay? So we then ended up with 9,000 people. And of that, 56 people went through to the buy now button. This is what the results were, okay? So got 17,297. So 20,000 subscribers, but emails and phone numbers included, 17,297. Spent $11,229. Yes, he spent a bit more money, but you'll see why in a minute, because it actually started off a lower spend and it ran for about 24 to 48 hours and it was getting such massive results that he's going, put the spend up, double it. It was so funny. Cost per entry, 65 cents. Sales from the contest, 298 sales as the contest was running. Now understand, this is a subscription box. This is top end. Not just that. We've now got 17,000 emails, phone numbers, and messenger subscribers. Okay. So the income just from that was 28,000. It was actually more. He said it was around about 32,000. But what happens is we've now got messenger subscribers, emails, and phone numbers that we can market to. Plus, kept running them because it was so successful. In fact, he was paying an agency $8,000 a month prior to this, and he ended up firing them because he actually come to me to say, hey, listen, the stuff the agency's doing isn't working. What have you got? And I got something for you, right? Which is this, okay? So that's an online, I guess, subscription plus e-commerce kind of business. This is an example of a service-based business, just in case you're a service-based business. Now, this is a financial advisor. I'm not sure if I've got financial advisors on here, but it's really like a good qualified lead is worth it. You make a lot of money from it, okay? But it usually costs a lot of money. Well, in this instance, we ran the same sort of contest, we gave away a financial plan. So something that only her audience would want. The results, 72 names, emails, and phone numbers. Sure, a lot less, but keep in mind, the reward's a lot more. 72 people said they wanted that financial plan with her. Spent $569.72. So that was $7.91 to get her qualified audience, giving her names, emails, phone numbers, and messenger subscribers. And then she was booking them into calls because, of course, it's financial advice and whatever else. So, therefore, she needs to close them on the phone. Okay, so that, I know, and I don't know whether there's any on here, I know financial advisors in that industry, mortgage brokers, real estate agents that would pay $100+ a few $100, in fact, for a good qualified lead, and she's getting them for $7.91. Okay, so I'm excited about using Messenger. I hope you are too, and hooking it all up to build our list, 3 lists. But then what that sets us up for is the 4th step to the system, and that's making the sales with the 3 funnels. Okay, so the big problem is how do we get our community to buy when they have so many offers competing for their attention? Also, how do we create an automated income that does not require your time to deliver? That's where the messenger funnel comes in. You can sell through your 3 lists. You can make offers. You can send out broadcasts. You can send out emails, and you can send out SMSs. When you've done this all correctly, the hard work pays off, and you can sell multiple things. This is an example, my Marathon Girl product. I've got running tops, I've got hats, I've got shoelace bracelets, I've got a training program, I've got a challenge, I've got a group, and so on. Okay. This is something that that Carl and Bettina that I was speaking about before, they rolled out this whole system. We started this 2 weeks ago. We went from Facebook audience of 5,000 to over 1,000. We've gone from a national company to an international company. We've had orders from Greece, Poland, Philippines. Kerry and her team are fantastic. Thank you. Lisa rolled out the same strategy and she ended up with a 269% increase in revenue. So went from $4,000 a month to $16,000 a month. Then she stopped it for a month because sometimes when things work, people stop. I don't know why. And then we rolled it out again and it worked again. All right. So that's just a couple of examples of it. And your messenger subscribers, your email addresses and sending out phone numbers and following up and stuff. But you can also run ads as well. And they're called retargeting ads. And we retarget those beautiful warm audiences. So check out the difference between when we're marketing to a cold versus a warm audience. Okay. So I don't think I actually highlighted these. So sorry, I'm just going to have to talk you through the process here. Apologies. But the very top row here, cold woman, that's a cold audience. Okay. Now this is an e-com brand. So the cold audience, 3 purchases at $18.50. It was still a 13 times return on ad spend, should I say 13 times, okay? But look at the warm. This is the warm audience. 52 sales, $11 a purchase, and 20 times return on ad spend. So it is much better once you warm people up. So here's some of the types of retargeting ads that work really, really well. So this lady's the face yoga method. She's amazing. Her ads, fantastic. This is what she's done the research, knows her audience, knows that they have grabbed her book. Shh, this offer is not for everyone. You've shown your commitment by downloading the top 5 face yoga poses freebie. You've unlocked a 20% discount. How much nicer is that than, hey, 20% discount, right? She knows her audience. Her audience don't want a hard sell. And this is something that she follows up in her ads. Hey, you've been practicing your 5 face yoga poses. If you're enjoying face yoga practice and feel ready to take the next step, then tone your whole face, claim your 24% discount. Okay. So it speaks directly to her audience. All right. And retargets them based on what they've done. So all cool we know we need to be running ads, but how do we actually get people to buy from our ads? Well, we write compelling ad copy. So once you know who that audience is and you've done all that stuff, this part is super, super easy, right? Some people think it's the hardest, it's easy. There is a couple of different ways we can do this, okay? And I've got a little pro tip for you here. We can model other brands' ad copy. So we can go into Facebook ads library. We all have access to this and we can type in either keywords or businesses, right? So if you're in, I like to use my beauty therapy people, if you're in beauty therapy, you can type in the words beauty therapy. And what it does is it shows you every single person that's advertising using those keywords, all right? Or in that space, okay? And you can spy on your competitors, you can look at big brands, and you can look at every single ad. What I like to do here is I like to look at the different types of creatives, how many videos, how many images, what are the hooks, how many ads are they running, how long have the ads been running, and so on, okay? Especially with those big brands in the same industry. They spend hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars on marketing. They have full marketing teams. Why not piggyback off that and model it, okay? You don't have to reinvent the wheel here, okay? This is a local one, so I typed in local real estate and it shows me all the local people around the neighborhood that are advertising if you're in the real estate game, okay? Why not find out what your competitors are doing? Don't hyperfixate on it, but if you know what they're doing, you can stay a step ahead, right? So you can use that one way. So the Facebook ads library is a great way for research, but here's an AI hack for writing ads that convert. This is our little prompt that we put into ChatGPT, okay? In a minute, I'm going to ask you to write me a sales ad to sell my product on Facebook. Before we begin, I want you to fully understand my business and my customers. What questions do you need to ask me in order to write a Facebook ad that gets my ideal client to take action, right? What questions do you need to ask me? Now, what I've done and taught my clients to do now is we have trained our AI. Mine's called Sparky. So my ChatGPT, his name's Sparky, and Sparky he's analyzed my website, he's analyzed my copy, he's analyzed absolutely everything. I don't even need to ask him this anymore, but we prime the AI, okay? And that's when it starts producing much better result than anything else out there, okay? So once we've primed it, we answer the questions, then we can start getting it to write our ads. So this one here, I still do a bit of massage if, here we go. Unleash your marathon spirit with Marathon Girl running tops. Are you a marathon girl, whether you're gearing up for your first marathon or you've got a few under your belt? Our Marathon Girl running tops are crafted just for you. Designed by marathon runners for marathon runners, these lightweight, breathable, and moisture-wicking tanks are your perfect companion for the long road ahead. Why Marathon Girl? Comfort meets performance, inspiration in every thread, celebrate your achievements, wear a badge of honor, all right? Join a community of women who share your passion, your determination, and your love for running. Let the world know you're a marathon girl and run not just for fun, but to show what you're made of. Shop now, celebrate your journey, wear with pride. Okay, and then it gives me idea of images and that. So that's once you've put the right prompts in, given the right information, the stuff is easy once you follow the system, okay? Once you've got all this stuff, okay? And then check out like the results that we get from, from business owners that are actually implementing this system. Peony, from just one of Kerry's strategies, we made 18,500 in extra income in 3 months. And this all happened throughout the COVID lockdowns in Melbourne. It's been a real blessing. Kerry has been just incredible. So Peony is a naturopath. Summer, as I said, since implementing Kerry's strategies a week ago, our business is booked out. Our phone has not stopped buzzing with leads. We have 90 qualified leads. Our website visitors have tripled and we have made $25,000. That's in a week. And of course, you've seen some of the other examples that I've shown you today. So who's excited about what I've shown you today? Because one of the things you need to be thinking about here, we've got a few people raising their hands, yeah, is could this work for you? Okay, now let me just move my thing over here. Sorry, I'm just trying to bring this down. Could this work for you? Now, you've got a couple of different choices here, okay? You can either go, this AI thing's going to go away. This is all going to go away. I'm going to bury my head in the sand like this little guy. Or you can be, hey, listen, absolutely love this, Kerry. Show me the money. Show me how to do this and what to do this. Because I want to help you. I want you to join me because I've put together a program that's going to help you do all of this. It's my step-by-step system, 4-step system. I show you exactly step-by-step, like I said, how to do this stuff. Shortcut the process for you. It's my Master Meta and AI complete training program. This program is designed to help you get more followers, more leads, more sales using Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and of course, those AI tools. So it's broken up into several components. We've got the Master Meta and AI video training. The training videos take you in detail through the steps that I've taught you today to teach you how to run and monetize Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, and AI, including how to identify and find your exact target audience using AI, including creating a community of raving fans, your tribe. How do you build that list with Messenger and make sales with Facebook ads? So everything that I've been teaching today is in that program, including my favorite Facebook tools, AI tools, prompts, and content, and so on. Also comes with Messenger marketing funnel. So training. So the step-by-step training on building out Messenger funnels, using the AI tool that I use to automate everything, including building out that contest funnel. If you've got an ebook funnel. If you don't, I show you how to do one, setting up messenger sequences, and in fact, sending out broadcasts. I give you actually access to some of my templates with this as well, and getting leads from organic posts on Facebook. So when people comment on your post, you can build a lead. So that's the other training in there. You also get, I've been doing this for so many years, I have templates and I have swipe files for everything. You don't need to relearn any of this stuff. My top converting ad swipe files and email swipe files, lead magnet ideas, AI prompts, the prompts that work, okay? And this is something that I usually reserve for all my high-end clients that pay me $15,000 or more. You do get access to my 12 months private mentoring as part of our exclusive Facebook group. So I'm in the group, my team's in the group, and my other amazing business owners are in the group to help support you along the way. So yeah, so that's an amazing group there. So the summary of what you get the master meta and AI training, and that's valued at $1,997. The messenger funnel training, $997. Templates and swipe files, $997, although I think they're priceless because they're hours and years and years and years of my stuff that I've put in, blood, sweat and tears, I guess, and exclusive private Facebook training group at $997. So the total value of this program, $4,988. But you're not going to pay that today. I'm not going to make you pay that today, because I'm always looking for more business owners that I can, use as case studies. I guess it's a bit of a win-win here. Okay. So I am really rolling out global now. Okay. Well known in Australia and New Zealand, but rolling out further into the US, into the UK, and obviously all over the world with my Spanish and other speaking languages. Okay. And the more case studies I have, the more successful business owners I have, the better that's going to be. So I'm technically bribing you guys, right? It's case study special. Okay. So you can get started today with my program for just one payment of $297. Okay. And then 3 monthly payments of $297. So that's 4 payments of $297, but you only need to do one today. So 4 payments of $297. Okay. Or we do actually offer a discount if you do pay up front. So that will be just $997. If you pay up front, we do have that discount there. Okay. So Sharon is going to put the link in. And I've got a QR codes as well. So if you can't get the link or find the link in the Q&A, I will be showing you the QR codes as well. But so I do have something for the action takers though. So I'm an action taker. My top businesses are action takers. So those are people that take action quickly, get fast results, take action and get fast and better results. So I know if you're an action taker, your case study is going to be absolutely amazing, or you will do a lot better. Okay. So I've got something special for my action takers. If you join before the end of this masterclass, you will get us to build a campaign for you, or campaign funnel for you. So we will set up a campaign, a brand awareness campaign, and a sales or lead campaign. So one of those message flows for you. Okay. So we do that. And then if you've got any pixels, if we need to do any retargeting or any of the stuff, we put pixels on your website and so on, because that can be quite hard. So we've set up these campaigns, and then we hand it back to you with the training that you obviously get on how to manage it. Okay. So that's if you're an action taker. The total value of the action takers bonus is $5,000 for us to set this up for you. Okay. So if you're an action taker and you joined before the webinar, we will set up a brand awareness campaign and a sales or lead campaign for you. Now, this is a strategy that I teach my clients, but I'm going to offer it to you as well. So you also get a holiday. Okay. So whilst you're sitting back, relaxing, we've set your campaign up, everything's automated. I'm going to give you a holiday voucher for a 4 to 7 night accommodation. All you need to do is pay the booking fee. And I've taken these, booked these myself. Okay. So we have partnered with a travel company. The travel company is able to give us these rooms that we can give away. Okay. So there's lots of destinations, Fiji, Bali, New Zealand, Thailand, wherever you want to go. But has to be away from you. Can't be within 100K radius of where you are. So you go away. I mean, I'm sure Fiji, Bali, New Zealand or Thailand sounds super fun. I love it. And the US, we've got the US as well. Okay. We also show people how to do this strategy as well, how they're able to give away incentive-based holidays. So you get a holiday. Okay, so you get a holiday, we build out your funnel if you're an action takers bonus. Now, I happen to know that some of you may have met me for the very first time, and it's really difficult to do business with someone you've met the first time or trust them. Okay, so I want to make this absolutely, no, I guess, a no-brainer for you. Okay, I am so confident that you will go through my program, you will love it, and you'll implement it and get results, that if you don't, I'll give you your money back. So you've got 30 days to jump in, go through the training, do your stuff, ask the questions, and so on. And if you don't like it, then I'll give you your money back. Okay, so literally there is no risk to you at all. And that's how I guess positive and confident I am about this. Okay, so like I said, 4 payments of $297, and there's the link. Hopefully Shaz has been able to put it in. I'll give you a QR code in a minute, or if you pay up front, you get a discount. So the summary, you get the video program, the funnel training messenger, the template swipe files, access to the group, campaign built for you, the holiday voucher, 4 to 7 nights, valued at over $10,988. And you can either do 4 payments. So if that's you, there's the QR code. I'm going to show 2 in a second. We're going to go to questions, or 1 payment at $997. That just takes you straight through to Stripe, by the way, those ones there. Now, right now, like I said just earlier, you have 2 choices. You can keep doing what you're doing and hope that something miraculously changes, or you can get my help and come and join a community of awesome business owners just like you, having amazing success and sharing what works. Okay, so I'm going to ask, you can shoot through questions now, and I no doubt some people have been asking along the way. I'm going to leave those 2 on the screen for you, and I know Sharon has put the link in the chat box there as well. And let's just jump in. I had something else I was going to say then, but it's just slipped. So let's just go in here and see what we've got in here. Oh yeah, Shaz, you've been putting it in the chat. I don't know whether they've got, oh, they might have, no, they don't have access to the chat, unfortunately. It's the Q&A.
Yeah, so Kerry, there was a couple of questions in there initially. Does ManyChat work with the, what you're saying with Instagram? And yes, I believe it does.
Yeah, so yep. ManyChat works with Instagram Direct, and it works with WhatsApp, and it works with Facebook, and they've just been doing a survey at the moment inside ManyChat to see whether it works directly with Telegram, TikTok. But the other thing with ManyChat on that question is that there's so many different ways you can get into the bot. So you can have a URL and you can use it with LinkedIn, or in your email marketing. You can have a QR code. So if you have a shop, you can have it on the back of your wall, or a restaurant, you can have it on your table. If you're on trade shows, you can have it anywhere. So there's all different ways that you can get into Messenger. So you can actually literally lead people from LinkedIn, from your website, from on site in your shop and whatnot, all into Messenger to build a list, which is better. And you can do it Instagram or Facebook Messenger. Thanks for that, Shaz.
Excellent. And also, there was Brianna was asking, she can only get ManyChat to work on her Facebook business page, not her personal account. That's correct,
that's correct.
Isn't it?
You can't do. You should not be doing business on your personal account. You don't have any functionality at all. So you've got to run it off your page. So your page, and even if you can do a post on your page and share into your personal profile, but do everything on your page. Everything hooks up to the page. So that's why that won't be working there. Yes.
And Jessie Scott, how quickly can we start making money?
Yeah, as quick as you start implementing. So we've actually had people start this program. We've seen people starting this program or coming to the retreats. Actually, if you're interested in the retreat, which is where we shortcut the process, we do the whole system over 3 days. It's amazing, small group environment. We actually set it all up and do everything over 3 days. Just leave your phone number there and we'll give you a call to tell you a bit more about the retreat. And the other thing is, if you don't want to do this yourself, and you want us to do it and set it all up for you and completely manage it for you, we are good, but we're not cheap. Okay. So if you want us to do this all for you, leave your phone number, but understand we're good, but not cheap. Now, how quickly can you be making money from this? We have had business owners at our retreats making money by day 2. Okay. If you're brand new to business and you're just starting from scratch, well, this is going to shortcut the process considerably. Right, so depends where you are on the cycle. Yeah. So.
Okay, and Vix is saying, do you speak to me personally to set up the 2 campaigns when we sign up to the offer?
Yep. So what happens with the campaigns is I want you to go through the trainings to understand it, and then once you've gone through them, you'll book a strategy call with me, and I will take you through. I'll do a strategy call, and then we'll set them up, and that's done with me. Okay, it's not someone else. It may be someone else later on, and Sharon might be taking over that soon, but you get a strategy call with me. I love to be very hands-on with my business owners. It's going to be a bit of a struggle when I go a bit further global, but yeah, so yeah, but you do you get an onboarding call. So Sharon, I think you take them through an onboarding call when everyone signs up. So you don't just sign up and we forget you. Sign up, you'll get a link to all the training, then Sharon will take you through, call you up. I don't know, Monday it'll probably be Sharon, I guess, and book you and take you through the training and then take you through the process. So we just want you to be successful, okay? That's our aim, is for you to be successful as possible. Yeah.
Hey, and Jesse's saying, just how long does it take to get through the training? Now, I've seen your library, Keza. I know how big it is, but if you want to just get going, get through all the training, how long would that take?
Yeah, so each video I've actually been breaking up, and Sharon and I actually spent last week, we've been going through updating the do you want to send a link to the anonymous attendee? If I can't scan the QR code, is there a link or where to leave a mobile number? Sharon, I think, is putting the link in there. Vix, I see you've left your number there. Looking forward to chatting with you. Vix, if you want to just let us know if you want us to talk to you about the retreat, or if you're looking at agency ideas there as well. An anonymous attendee, I wished you had a name. It'd be nice to know who you are. So how long does it take, Jessie, to get through the training? So like I said, we've just updated it. So if everything is already set up, so if you've got your foundations, you've got your business manager set up, ad accounts set up, and all that sort of stuff done, it's a matter of like that 10-minute, we've changed them to 10-minute videos. And so probably and each one's about 10 minutes, about 5 or 6 hours, maybe a bit longer. Depends on how quick you can digest. Yeah. Yes. What we can do for you guys, actually, I'm going to do an extra bonus for you guys as well, is I do weekly webinars to my my higher level clients. You do get access to come and join in on those weekly webinars where I'm live teaching new money making strategies. My business owners are in there and the high level stuff. You do get access to those weekly webinars for 2 months as well, to help you with support. About the retreat, what does the $1,000 include? I'm not sure about the retreat is, we can tell you a bit more about the retreat on a phone call, but essentially for the retreat, you come work with me. You can either do it online or in person. It's $5,000 for the retreat. So just letting you guys know, if you're interested in the retreat, you'll get everything done in 3 days. This program's a really good stepping stone. It teaches you everything you need to know. You can do it from home. You can give it to one of your workers and whatever else. And if you're on a lower budget, this is absolutely perfect for you to get in. And I just went through, Vange, what the $1,000 included, but I can go back through that again. Oh, anonymous attendee, it's Santa Claus. Oh, right, okay, cool. Hope it's not me that's anonymous, Lizzie. But no, Lizzie, you're not. it wasn't you. No, the non-attendee, we've got a couple of them. No, we've got one, I think. Right. Questions. Website launches next month, where the sales platform is. What can I achieve prior sending to sales page? Can see how this will shortcut the process. Well, cool, Linda. I'd love to have you on board. Like I said, you get an onboarding call as well. So if you did, jump on this program, Sharon goes and onboards you and, decides that there might be something else better for you, then, what you pay towards this program will go towards something else. So if you jump on this and then you decide you want to do one of our retreats and shortcut even more, next one's 2 weeks away, I think it is, 9th, 10th and 11th of July, isn't it, Sharon? I think we've got a couple of spots available.
That's correct. On the Gold Coast. On the Gold Coast, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Gold Coast, but you can do it online as well. So it's just a 3-day boot camp when you're online. It's a retreat when you're here. So yeah, so if we put whatever you've spent towards the retreat, if that's what you were looking at doing. So excellent. Thanks, Steve. Amazing. You are amazing, Kerry. Thanks, Steve. Woohoo. Yeah. Just so you guys know, we actually use, and Steve's here as well, which is great. We use a system to automate everything even more, and which is even getting more amazing, called Contact Hour, which we use as our CRM system, which I share with everyone, how you build out funnels and that as well. It's awesome. Cornelia, yep, we'll give you a call later. Oh, Robin, thank you. I just love working with you, Kerry, and your strategies just work. Thanks, Robin. That's so beautiful. Thank you. We love you too. Terry needs to promote some new apartments. Oh, Terry, I don't know whether these are your apartments or not, but I've got a really cool story. So I've just spent 2 days at a mastermind. Amazing guy called Mel Emery, okay, legend of marketing. Has retired, but came and did this mastermind in this group I belong to. Anyway, one of my clients came up to me, and sometimes I don't hear all the things about my clients because I've got a lot of clients. So it's people buy courses and whatever else. But it was one of the ones that actually came to one of my retreats. Anyway, they've gone away and rolled out the strategy. They spent $400 in ads to sell off the plan real estate stuff. And he just told me last night, oh, Kerry, did we tell you we made $4 million? They sold 5 apartments or something, made off the back end of what they rolled out there. So $500 in ads, $4 million, or was it $400 in ads, $5 million? Anyway, that's a massive return. And he just told me that yesterday. I'm like, you're going to be a testimonial. Anyway, he was selling apartments off the plan stuff. So if the person that wants to sell apartments, the system works. Colleen, I'm interested in what platform you use for the funnel. Colleen, I use ManyChat for Messenger. So the messenger funnel that you saw, but I hook it into a CRM system or a complete total friggin' automation system, and it's called Contact Owl. So Contact OWL. So Steve's the guy, and you can have landing pages, membership sites, email funnels, appointment setting, blah, 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 like lots of stuff on that. So yeah, if that's, it's Mark. Hi, Mark. Right, now I'm assuming you want us to email you. Okay, Sharon's just going to, yeah. Jessie, so it's less chance of getting shut down. What's less chance of getting shut down? Did I say something? Less chance of getting shut down. Not sure what that's to, Jessie, but yes, I guess maybe so. Does someone want? We've got a few people taking up the offer, so thank you. You'll get the onboarding calls. Great to have you on board. Okay, Robbie, so how do we go about setting up the first lot of ads? Yes, you get my program and I'll show you how. So if you're wanting to set up ads, and I'll actually talk you through the process here, is obviously I show it in my programs, and not my clients, I show how to do this. But you've got to do the research with the audiences, and I showed you exactly how to do that. You've got to warm people up, and I show you exactly how to do that. Then you go into Ads Manager and you run a video view campaign, and you plug in that audience, and then you show that audience that video. That's the first step to warming people up. And then obviously you go into Ads Manager. Once you've got all the foundational stuff done, like the audiences figured out. That's the hardest part. Audiences and that research is generally the hardest. The rest is a system. It's quite easy to follow. And even now the audience side of things is a lot easier. Thanks, Terry. So Vix, the onboard, Sharon's answering you, but what the onboarding call involves is Sharon gets on and just takes you through the members sites. We're in 2 different sites. At the moment, we're going between Kajabi and my main site, but I reckon by the end of the weekend, we'll just be on the main site, to be on Sharon. I'll have most of the stuff in there, because I've literally just gone through and updated all the videos, right? All the training is brand new. You're getting, and I've shortened it to short, sharp 10-minute videos. Okay, just discovered in the last couple of years I've got ADHD, which is a superpower for you guys, by the way. Best thing ever. I just brain fires on levels, but it also doesn't focus on big long things for too long. So I've broken my training down to help people, you know, get the results without having to sit for hours and hours and hours watching webinars. The reason why I'm able to learn everything I learn is because I run and listen to podcasts and audios and stuff like that. I do watch quite a few webinars and go to seminars and things, but so good short, sharp training in there. Okay. Okay, Justine. Yeah, and I know that there's people out there that I know, Justine, and I understand what you're saying, that are, you know, you might be just starting up a business and there's lots of other things and whatever else. I do understand that, but honestly, you know, getting amongst a group of people like me and my business owners and getting that information before you make too many mistakes will save you a lot of money. So I actually prefer to get businesses when they're just starting out. The reason why is because I can save you a lot of money from making lots of mistakes and things. Love to hear a little bit more about what your business is, Justine, there. Rita, I'd love you to join as well. Colleen, why are you not staying in Kajabi? Because I'm using Contact. I'm going to use Contact Owl in the end anyway, which has a membership area in it. I went over to Kajabi because I can see everyone going through and completing stuff, but I've actually got a web developer now, and I didn't have a web developer. This is the long version. So now that I've got a web developer, he's actually updating all the videos that I've done in my other system, and then I'm going to pull them across to Contact Owl. So that's why we're getting out of Kajabi. Kajabi's good. It's just, you know, it's a Contact Owl is, you know, the investment's less and it does more, if that makes sense. So just what's the point in paying a couple of different places when one of my systems does the lot? Linda, oh, congratulations. I'm assuming you've joined, Linda. Congratulations. Sharon will organise a time to jump on with you. Terry, you've left your number. If you could let me know why you've left your number. Did you want to call for retreat or agency or onboarding?
Yeah, we've had a little bit of a chat previously.
Okay. All right. Sharon's on top of everything. That's good. I better save the chat after this thing, but no. Yes, I will, Vix. I'll show you what's in the thing. I'm selling a Japanese medical device. Oh, yeah. Oh, a Japanese medical device. Yes, so there are certain ways that you have to advertise, certain things that you can't advertise, should I say. You can't make claims to things and whatnot, but we actually have worked with many companies that sell medical devices. We've worked with companies that sell things to help patients that are going through chemotherapy and cancer treatment and so on. So the system has worked for them. So no reason why another anonymous attendee, it shouldn't work for you as well, selling your Japanese stuff.
Hey, Kerry, we've still got heaps of people left on. Are you able to just quickly go back to
that
that slide?
Okay.
Muted, yeah. And what are the extras you referenced today?
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let me just go back through to that. Whoa. Okay, this is it. So here's what you get. You get the video training, step-by-step video training of the exact system that I have just taught. You get my messenger funnel training plus messenger. You get the templates and swipe files, and you get the access to the group. You get a campaign built for you, but you got to go through some of the training before we build out the campaign. Unless you can give us a good reason to do it beforehand, because remember, we do give you the 30-day money-back guarantee. So once you've activated, I'll be upfront, once you've activated the campaign build, the guarantee, you don't get the 30-day guarantee, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So, because of course we've already done it for you by then, and yeah, anyway. Mind you, if you're unhappy, 100% we'd do it. Like, we don't want any unhappy people. We know we back our stuff so much. I know that you will be anyway. And you get the holiday voucher, so you get to go on holiday. You do have to pay the booking fee. Booking fee is typical with any of those. So it's about, I think the last one I booked was about $40 a night was the booking fee, but you can go, you get and it's 4-star and above, I believe. Total value 10,988. And you get it for either one payment today of $297 and then 3 other payments, or one of $997. Okay. Now I know that Shaz has been, so I'll leave that on the screen. I don't know if anyone wants the QR code again. Jesse, you've got to go through, if you get through the training that we show you to get through in those first few weeks, then we will build that campaign in the first few weeks for you. You can get on a strategy call with us. So up to you, Jesse. Owen, hello. All right, yep. Agency, cool. Okay, Justine, that's my problem. My business is energy enhancement systems. Energy enhancement systems. What do energy enhancement systems do? You've got the EES system. Okay. And I saw someone here saying, by the way, my special interest is assisting those with ADHD. Ah, nice. I'd love to hear more about that, Colleen. Hopefully you've jumped on board. I'd love that. Hey, Jace. Yeah. Yeah, I can't click on that, but we'll have a look at that later, Justine. Unifyhealing.com, the EE system. Listen, we have plenty of people that, like, you know, in the medical field, in the field where you can't actually mention a lot of things, and we are able to get around certain things. So who was it? Someone wanted the QR code. I'll give you this one here. You can either do one or two. I'm assuming you can point either way and do that. That just takes you straight through to Stripe. Okay. Vex, I'm a very localized female fitness studio in North Bondi. Been in the industry over 30 years. I haven't done Facebook advertising for years and feel I'm drowning now. Yeah. Do you think this is worth it for me, and being such a smaller and very localized? Oh, 100%. I've got very small businesses. I've got people that I've had PTs, one-man beautician. This is a really good place for you to start, Vix, and we'll help you with that. And we've got some really cool strategies for fitness studios in local areas, and especially like we'd niche, if you're niched and so on, we'd drop a pin and teach how to drop a pin in your location and do a nice little offer to the people around there. You can run a contest to get people, build the list, to get people into the fitness studio. Because let's face it, if you're doing some of this really cool stuff, utilizing the AI and whatever else, and you're the pioneer of the fitness in Bondi, well, you need to get out there and tell people, okay? Otherwise, you're the world's best kept secret, or the Bondi's best kept secret. So this will help you do that, Vix. It really will. Jamie, ManyChat costs. So ManyChat is $15 US a month, but you do get a 2-week free trial with ManyChat. So yeah, I hope that helps, Jamie. It's well worth it. You're building 3 lists there. They're just little things.
I think that's all the questions.
That's all the questions. There's over 17 answered. You've done really well. Hopefully when I stop soon, because I used to use, just so you all know, I used to use GoToWebinar. I mean, I know it's irrelevant right now, but I used to use GoToWebinar for years. Like, I've used GoToWebinar for 12 plus years. I just switched to Zoom, which is why the chat's disabled, because I thought I'd set it and it's not. And I'm not as great with Zoom as as I was with GoToWebinar. But hopefully you got the system. I'd love, because I know there's still a lot of people on this masterclass. Love to hear, have you got any questions before we leave? It's not too late to sign up to get that Action Takers bonus. You can sign up afterwards. You just won't get the Action Takers bonus. That's fine. If you are thinking, listen, I want it done in 3 days, we'll give you a call about the retreat. If you have purchased this and you want the retreat, we'll give you a call about that. We'd take whatever you spent off. And if you go, nope, I have enough, I'm able to do more of an agency and I know I'm going to get results, because you'll get, you know, if you, all of our agency clients, you know, get absolutely fantastic results, right? But you gotta have a bit to spend and we're not cheap. Okay, so yeah, Vix, just signed up, but you can still call me. We will, absolutely, Vix. Thank you. Pioneer Bondi Fitness Studio. Yeah, I'd love to see more about this Japanese system. And the apartments. Was that Mark with the apartments, maybe? Woohoo, Robbie. Robbie's just signed up. When can I expect your call? I just signed up. Sharon will probably answer that one for you. Yeah, that's exciting. I love you. Who's actually, I might have to ask, should have asked this later. Rita's having trouble. Are you having trouble with signing up, or trouble with advertising, or just in trouble in general, Rita? Thanks, Jamie. Really valuable. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Trouble with signing up. Oh, okay. Is it the QR code or is it the link? Sharon, I'll let you look after that. Sharon might give you a call. Keeping you busy, Sharon. You didn't really want a Friday afternoon, did you? Oh, it's you.
Oh, that's great. I'm excited for everybody too. I mean,
I know, same here.
There's a lot of people that jumped
on board. I know, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah, actually, there's a good point here. Petula, unfortunately, I can't sign up everything. I do need to be passed through a board. Yeah, we've actually got a few charities on board now that have basically sort of done the same thing. There's a couple of things you could do there if you are interested in do the one payment of $297, go chat to your board, you cover it. If they say no, get the refund. Sometimes that's the best way, or go chat to them. And but yeah, I just don't want you to miss out on the action taker. Yeah, or come to a retreat. Get the board to approve the retreat. Got a few here. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Van. I was never confident with social media. I'm confident Kerry's program will help me launch my business. Thanks again for a program like this. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Yep, Robin. Yes, you can chat to me later. Robin, do you want to leave your? I know I've probably got it, but can you leave your number? Yeah. Oh, Sharon, you did some stuff with Robin too, didn't you? Thank you. Anyway, thanks, Robin.
Yeah, Robin and I go way back.
Yeah. Robin, I've got Sharon back on my team again, by the way. Everything goes in a full circle. Oh. We've still got quite a few on here. I will answer questions for as long as you guys want to, or you can let me know what, love the feedback. Just let me know what you thought of this, what you think I can improve, what you would have liked to have seen. If you haven't taken me up on the offer, why not? I know lots of people have. And if there's anything else you need, otherwise we will end the webinar because I'm going away to a cabin for the weekend with my computer.
No.
Yes, I didn't tell you that, Shazza. Josh has shouted me away to a cabin with a fireplace.
Oh, nice.
Overlooking
I'll take a
Hills
photo of my fireplace.
Yeah. It's not an open fireplace. Yours is, isn't it? Open fire. It's not an open fireplace. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Justine. Thanks, Kerry. Really love your work. Thank you. Thanks. I do love doing this. I get excited by the results that I get from business owners. I get quite emotional about it. often as well. And just hearing things like I heard yesterday about, we spent $400 and did that campaign, Kerry. Did we tell you we made, 5 million or what? I'm like, no, you didn't. Oh. All right, team. So if you're still here and you don't have any more questions, if you can do NQ, so no questions. And if you do, now's your last chance to sign up for the Action Takers bonus. And anyone, I'm assuming, that wants us to call, follow up and whatnot, I'm assuming you have all left your deets here. Deets. Thanks. Jessie, awesome did sign up. Thank you. Looking forward to helping you. Thanks, Vix. Thanks, Lizzie. No questions. Jessie's left a phone number. Vix, very insightful. Looking forward to smashing it. Yeah. And we put a lot of time and effort into our trainings and stuff and updating them. It's just Facebook went through about, I don't know how many updates recently. So I've just been frantically building out videos, haven't I, Sharon? I've just been filming videos. Jeepers. I just actually did some training on Business Manager recently, and then it changed again, and I'm like, you little. But yeah, it's not just, it's not just though the video trainings, although they're amazing. It's actually understanding the psyche behind why we do, and actually understanding the system, because once you do, you can just rinse and repeat it in multiple income streams, which we love to see. I have many a client come to me, after doing one of my training courses or my retreat or something. I'll come to an event and say, oh, Kerry, I started with this and now I'm doing, 5 other things thanks to you. And I'm like, oh. In fact, one client said to me, I've run a marathon because of you, Kerry, which is great. All right, team. Well, thank you so much. I've really enjoyed this afternoon, and we're really looking forward to helping the business owners that have come on board today. And if you haven't, please take this information, go out and implement it, and let